Alrighty, folks. I think I've sat here staring at that welcome screen long enough. Um, which, by the way, Sunlight, I still owe you. I wanted to put your name in those couple of works of art that you graciously donated to us. Thank you for the truck drawings. For those of you who don't know, Sunlight has uh, made some really nice artwork for us. A couple of cool truck pictures that are in the cycle of the screenshots that I show um, before the start of the stream. So thank you, Sunlight, again for that. I gotta get that updated. But welcome. In fact, you're gonna see some behind the scenes stuff here real quick. I gotta turn myself down. I'm too loud. Can I do that? Let's see. I can force that to my second screen. There we go. All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna just got alt tab over here. Open the sound control panel, which is now sitting over here. Oh yeah, this is like old school, like overlaid, like. Oh, okay. Maybe I won't turn myself down. I can turn myself down over here. Maybe I'm not too loud. We'll turn myself down just a hair here. Let's go with that. Okay, that should work. Okay. So yeah, welcome to King of the Road, King of the Hode, Hard Truck 2 is what I was trying to also say at the same time. Um, the game as I played it when it was released in North America when I was a kid was just known as Hard Truck 2. It was released in Europe as King of the Road and maybe Hard Truck 2 King of the Road, and I mean that's kind of how it's known these days, at least with the later versions out. I picked this up on GOG. I have a CD copy of Hard Truck 2, of course, but this version of King of the Road comes with some more features, some things that I think and felt were missing when I played as a kid with just Hard Truck 2. I remember when I was trying to find certain trucks to drive, and I was like, I see screenshots here and, videos of like other people playing. Why can't I drive those trucks? And it made me sad. And then I learned that there was another version, King of the Road, that I didn't have. So all that stuff's in here. This version also has more features like traffic lights and speed traps, speed cameras. That wasn't really a thing in the one that was released in the U.S. So it's strange how these titles had these different flavors. Um, but anyway, this title was released, I think, a year before SCS Software released their Hard Truck 18 Was a Steal, the one that started that whole series. This was developed by Soft Lab NSK, I think, a Russian developer company. Um, and I spent countless hours on this game here. Uh, Countless laps around the map. The map isn't that big. They say it's 70 kilometers, I think, or is it miles? I think it's kilometers of road. That would make more sense because it's not that big. And I who knows, hundreds of times I've probably gone around this map in all the hours that I played it. So we're going to recreate that tonight a little bit in our second week of some nostalgia here with the archives, which is kind of a series I'm toying about. I'm sure we'll get back to 18 Wheels of Steel. Maybe we'll trade between these two. But I'm going to try to rotate through the game still. And next week we might be doing some more Convoy and multiplayer with open beta now that it's out into open beta in American Truck Simulator. So we might be doing that. And I also want to get back to games like the bus because it's been updated. I might wait actually on that one until they get the new bus and the new line. Um, but what was the other thing that we've been playing? Well, the one thing I played once was Teardown, and I want to get back to that too. So anyway, with all that being said, let's get started here. I already had a quick save. I was just testing this out to make sure it worked the other night. I guess June 5th. So anyway, let's go ahead and start a new game just so we can start from the very beginning here with a Whelps profile. So you get to choose between arcade or simulator. Honestly, I don't really know all the differences between the two, but of course, you know me, I'm a sim guy, so I'm going to go with simulator. More traffic. Yeah, we'll keep the traffic up to hard, light/hard. So you get these sliders, of course, you could play with. Oh, geez. Oh, my mouse dragged too far over to the multiplayer button. It does have multiplayer, by the way, which is really odd. Modem and TCP/IP. I guess it's for a serial connection? I don't know. That's nuts. But this is from 2001, so. But you can set up and do some races, I guess, in multiplayer. I never tried that, but that's pretty impressive for a game from this time. But anyway, I like having the longer days, so I'm going to have the day to the longest possible. We'll keep the traffic. You know what? That was kind of annoying with all that traffic, so I'm actually going to turn that down just a hair. And then the weather, we'll keep here. Mostly good. If you were feeling like running a profile with, just constant rain, you could turn this all the way down. I've done that before. And also, this is new with King of the Road, or it was new with King of the Road versus Hard Truck 2. You could select between a car and a truck, because you can also do deliveries in a car, which is a lot faster, but you don't get to carry nearly as much, obviously, so you don't get as much money. What I used to do when I used to play, I don't think you even got to choose a car to start with, but you could buy them. So I would start building up the company, and then when I got to a certain point, I would actually just start driving a car around. And I think I got licenses for hire. I think from my drivers, if they made it to the delivery point first. So we'll talk a little bit more about the mechanics as we go. But yeah, let's get going here. It's late enough. Start a new game. I think that's how we have everything configured correctly here. That's how we want it. So let's do it. And here's our glorious loading screen here. Oh, that brings back memories. That's so beautiful. Look at that. It's like a frozen river. I guess it was taken in the wintertime. So this is what you're greeted with. This is the start. There's your map. I used to always go clockwise around it from Southgate up to Westwood, St. Helena, and then either North Harbor or Sandy Ranch down to either Eastwood or River Valley. If I wanted to go down that loop, where I'd go up to Windcliff and come back around. But man, this was my jam. And I forgot there's a mini map too. I wonder if that was a thing in Hard Truck 2. But anyway, surprisingly, this works pretty well with so we got Sandy Ranch. Let's figure out our jobs here. But this works pretty well with my wheel. So we got Sandy Ranch, Windcliff. Granted, my wheel's pretty old. Mercury. And Vitamin Z. Some interesting cargo choices, right? You got these. Yeah, actually, this game actually has mirrors, which is funny because 18 Wheels of Steel did not have mirrors. Let's see if we can get into the outside view. Yeah, look at this. Oh, yes, the old. Gotta use. Oh, I can use my. That's right. I have these tabs on my wheel set up to do the camera moving around. So, all right, let's do Sandy Ranch, because that would take me the way that I've always gone. Can't take two. No, not enough space in the truck. I can't take two orders. So here we're already second. If you had not seen what happened there, so we got to get going. Looks like we have a green light. But really, the objective of this game, again, even though we're in a simulator mode, this is going to be really kind of similar to 18 Wheels of Steel in the sense of the objectives are you're kind of racing. Oh, I just realized I went the wrong way. Well, there you go. Oh, good grief. Maybe I should turn around, eh? Maybe I'll turn around, actually. Because I don't want to go all the way out there. We're gonna turn around here. No one saw. There's no traffic. I turned the traffic down a bit, so. But here's the thing. So you're racing to your destination, right? And if you get there first, you get a license for hire. You can hire a driver if you have the money to hire them. It's like a fixed cost. It's really weird. But anyway. Oh, no. It's still green. We're gonna say that counted. Gotta catch up to this guy. We lost some time there. But really, realistically, we're not gonna be able to hire on our first job here, because we're not gonna have the money unless we come across a really cheap truck like the Zill, like the truck we're driving right now. Yeah, 100%. we could probably afford after the first. We could afford hiring someone if we can catch them in the hiring lot, in the parking lot. Because the licenses that you get when you win that race, they expire. They're timed. There's a time limit. There's no sleep requirement, which is nice, because I usually play the Sims without that. Oh boy. I think there's a speed trap up here. Can you see that camera right there that the truck just drove through? Yeah. Apparently they don't apply, which is annoying, so they could drive as fast as they want. It doesn't matter. But we'll get fined. Whoa! Oh. That's how it's gonna be, huh? You come over here now. Oh yes, the classics, early 2000s physics right here. The behavior when you collide with other vehicles isn't the best. I tell you what, I got my money's worth out of this game, that's for sure. I think when I bought it, I think it was at either Walmart or Target. I bought it at the retail store, and it was in like the value aisle, you know, like the sale aisle. Like they sit there. The police sit around too. That's I think they did that in Hard Truck 2 as well, the earlier version that I had. So that disc, I think I bought it for like $10 because it was like just on the value, like the sale shelf, right, where they're trying to get rid of them. And boy, I'm glad I did, because I put hundreds of hours into this game. Oh, that's no good. Yep. Yeah, I forgot when you go over these hills, you completely lose control of your truck. So we don't have a hood now. Looks like we got a flat nose. That's going to be fun to repair. The repairs are expensive in this game. Also, looks like there's no way we're going to get first anyway, so just going to go through here. There's horrible understeer on the trucks as well. Until you get, like, the upgraded tires, there's just so bad. Like, excuse me? We're off to a great start here. We're always slightly scuffed here on Whelp Squad TV, so it's nothing new. Yeah, see, he's already... Well, oh wait, we're going all the way up to Sandy Ranch, that's right. So there is a chance that we'll be able to... So there was someone that popped up there that we drove alongside that was for hire, and then a truck for sale. It's such a fast-paced game, so I'm going to keep getting distracted here. I'm going to try to blow this light in hopes that the police won't care. Oh, there's a police trap right there, though. Oh, it's a car that's moving. Okay. We're going to take our chances. Because there aren't any traffic light cameras. This is early 2000s game based out of Russia. There's a police system, because obviously you've seen heavy police presence so far. It's really kind of silly, in a sense, how they have the helicopters that are patrolling in some areas. It feels very Russian, because that's that's the region where this was developed, so it makes sense. But there's, speed traps, and the police will, if they catch you colliding with someone, if it appears intentional, then you will, they will engage and try to pull you over, and if you don't pull over, they'll chase. And it's kind of like GTA in the sense that, like, your heat will increase, and they will start shooting your truck if you don't stop. And the helicopters will join in too, and you can get pretty crazy. But apparently they don't really care about speed, or the speed traps take care of that, so I can blow the doors off of the cops just sitting around. They don't care about that, from what I remember. I guess we're going to find out. Yeah, we're having a hard time catching up now. I mean, my truck's a little scuffed right now, so I'm sure that's not helping. Also, it burns the heck out of fuel. As you can see, we're already at like half a tank. We're going to have to stop. Oh, there's not another fuel stop. When is there another fuel stop? That could be a problem. See, I'm understeering now. Yeah, the starting truck, of course, is going to be the worst truck. In the sense of how fast it can go, it's not bad at all. But But it has other problems now too, like where you can't steer very well. And that improves with other vehicles. I tell you, the fastest truck, it's ridiculous. It's like the DAF XF. It's a rocket. That's probably the fastest truck you can get. And then of course you have well, they have minivans as well, like little trucks, little box trucks that are unleaded, you know, just gasoline trucks. Those go pretty quick. Those are little rockets too. Then of course they have all the. Is there a speed trap up here? I can't remember. I feel like there was right around this corner. Is that a camera right there? Has a sign. No, it just went to 40 for some reason. Didn't matter. Oh, there's one right there. See, if I were to go above, probably give you a tolerance of like 5. So if I were to go above 85, it would find me. But we're playing full economy again tonight, like we did last week with 18 Wheels of Steel. So I'm gonna try not to get speeding tickets because we already are gonna have a hefty repair bill on this poor truck. It's definitely seen better days now that it doesn't have a hood. Ooh, bottomed out there. Also, you can get ABS, anti-lock brakes for the truck, which help immensely because they can lock the wheels up and then you can't turn. The physics aren't horrible; they're not bad for a game from this time period. In fact, I'd argue that the physics are better in this game than they are in 18 Wheels of Steel for its time. I used to gravitate towards playing this game a lot more, I think, because I played the 18 Wheels of Steel first. That was my first experience into the truck sim world, a quote-unquote sim at that time. And then I got into this, and I was like, wow, trucks seem to behave a lot more realistically. I guess as an automatic, it's like a slush box, as you can see the gears changing. It's kind of like you driving a school bus. But I loved that. I used to drive with the manual gearbox too, which really was just you know, you select sequentially, you just chose the gears, and you used the number row to select which gear you wanted. So I'd have to drive. I didn't have a wheel back then, so I was just driving. Oh shoot, we need fuel. Yeah, see, here is where we're gonna have a heck of a time trying to catch up to them because apparently they don't have to stop for fuel, which is really annoying. You actually have to sit and wait for it to fill up. Here they go. 3rd in the competition, 4th in the competition. Hurry up. You're 5th in the competition. There's 7 on this one? Wow. 6th in the competition. The algorithm for the the AI that are competing against you, it's really annoying. It's like Mario Kart where they rubber band. They rubber band like crazy. Where if they're behind you, they just drive unrealistically fast, like they're on rails, and they could just drive around the corners at like 100 miles an hour. It doesn't matter. Oh, but you know the other fun thing is that they will actually obey the rules, and they will stop at the red lights. So we might have a chance here to just kind of blow their doors off. Oh, look, see how fast they went? They didn't even accelerate. Oh. I didn't even realize there's a speed camera there. I didn't even see what that fine was. that probably wasn't very good. Here's our competition right here. Getting banged up. I don't want to get involved in that because physics are not great. As we saw, we accidentally cut off that one truck. I think that was this dude right here. Back at the beginning where we lost our hood. I think that was this guy. Now we might have... No, we're only 4th. I was going to say we might have a chance to get back up there, but I'm not very hopeful. Not very hopeful, because we were going to hit dirt up here soon. And that stuff's a pain in the butt to drive on. And this truck also is like 120 grand, and it's also stupidly fast. It's very Russian-like. See, he's going to hog the road. They do drive very aggressively. It's fun to watch the AI sometimes. But then they brake check you, and it's like, get out of my way. But, you know. Hey. Only I can overtake on the wrong side of the road. You stay out of my way there. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Well, that's going to be that's an offense right there. I'm going to get pulled over for that. This game is not easy with a wheel. If you get into it and you're trying to race these guys, yeah, we're pretty scuffed right now. If you try to get into it, it's not good. In fact, now with 30% cargo damage, I'm not very hopeful that we're gonna be very successful here. We might actually have to restart. Oh yeah, there you go, you little asshole. Yeah, that's right, hit that. Alright, we're actually gonna repair our truck, if we can. Oh god, we can't afford it. 53 grand. Oh, that's for the upgrades. Never mind. Full repair, 2,000. Yes, please. We're not going to bother with the comp. We're not going to make it first. It doesn't matter. I don't think you get paid more for second, third, or fourth. You just have to get first if you want to get your license for hire, to hire a driver. We're not even anywhere in position for that right now. So I'm actually going to get more fuel. I want to get highway tires, but here's the thing. They do horribly off-road, which we're about to do, so I think I'm going to wait on that. I think I'm actually going to get the nav. No, I'm not going to get... I know where to go. I don't need a navigator. But we can get... Where was the forced engine? Oh, that's expensive. That makes the truck faster. It's fast enough. But I think I am going to get the ABS. Maybe the radar scanner might help us too for the speeding tickets. Alright. This is how we start our business, in the hole. It actually had us starting out with quite a bit of money there. It was like, what? I saw like almost 40 grand. That's not bad. I am a little worried about this, what we're gonna get paid for this delivery, though. I forget what the penalty is like the rate of the penalty for damage, because we got into a couple of major accidents there, and now we're up to about 30% damage on our cargo. So yeah, that's not great. All our competition's there now, pretty much. So I also can't see where I'm going, because for whatever reason, this game has always done this. The dust moves forward even though we're moving forward. Like, it should be behind us. Like, they just make it so that driving on dusty roads is really hard to see. I can't see shit right now. Doesn't really make sense how the dust is generated. Let's see, how do I'm gonna turn my lights on there. Oh yeah, this bridge here. By the way, if you go into the water deep enough in your truck, it's game over. Your truck is irreparable, and it's just, yeah, game over. You got to reload your last save. So it is a pretty challenging game, actually. But yeah, this is about as fast as I can go off-road. Actually, I got my foot to the floor, and yeah, maybe having the off-road tires would help with that. All right, let's see what we get here for our payment. We're coming up on delivery right here. There's the whole competition sitting there. What do we got? Did we make money? I think we did. Load integrity 70%. We made 5 grand. Of course, we weren't first. We weren't expecting to be. Live chicken to Wincliffe. That's a bit of ways away. Live chicken to River Valley. I guess this is the ranch, right? So it's just all farm stuff. Oh, Greystone. So here's the thing about Greystone. Greystone is like apparently like a military base. So if you try to go there without cargo, you'll get lit up by a helicopter that's patrolling between Wincliffe and Greystone. It's very Russian. So I'm gonna save that for another time. We could deliver there. It's just a really long drive, and we don't want to go back to Southgate. So actually, real quick, I'm going to save. We're just gonna call this Whelp. Why not? Is there anyone behind me? I'm just gonna do this. Well, at least we made some money, right? See if we can get something. I really want to get something to North Harbor is what I want to do, but I guess we could just drive up there too. It's right next door. Maybe we could just do River Valley. Was there one to Mercury? Or was it was Wincliffe that I read, right? I think it was Wincliffe. I mean, yeah, 8 grand for that? Yeah, it's a slow moving game. Let's go to North Harbor. I wonder if all these people picked up the same job though. That'd be really funny, and they're all stuck there, so I could just sneak past them. Nah, we're gonna go up to North Harbor. We'll go up there if we can get around them. But yeah, I don't want to go back to Southgate. Oh, hello. Are you guys okay there? You guys look even more scuffed than I did earlier. Look at that. Look at this. This right here. This is... These are one of the things I remember the most from this game too. Yes. Yes. Give me all the glitches from the early 2000s, please. Thank you. Yeah, the AI do end up getting intertwined quite a bit in this title. It's pretty interesting, and the horn will never stop. So there's that. I might actually go to the outside view to drive out of here because I can't see crap. Yeah, let's go get fueled up. Now that we have an extra tank, we should be able to make our deliveries without having to stop in between. We can keep our lead. So that's like usually one of the first things I try to get as an upgrade for a truck. So this is the Zill. These are actually branded trucks in the game. Guys, there we go. I was trying to zoom in there. So yeah, these are actual trucks. So this Zill is a conventional hood, as you saw, truck. I think they primarily reside in, well, I know Brazil uses them. I guess maybe Russia as well. I don't know who makes them, what region or what country Zill resides in. But this is your starter truck. And the other truck that I used to get really quickly was the Kamaz in this game. I forget the model number. The Kamaz has like, and that's a Russian company. They have like, their models are all like 5 digits, is what their models are. They're just numbers, and it gets confusing. I think that's true for a lot of Russian vehicles and things. So, not just Kamaz. I think Zill is like that too. Let's see, for fuel, I think it's over here. I usually just take a shortcut, because why not? Because I can. Rather not have to deal with going around the clover leaf. Oh, there's a car coming along here too. Oh, maybe. Where did it turn? Looks like it turned. Alright, let's get fueled up. Full, and that's going to be expensive because this is a double tank now. It actually makes you sit and wait too. You can't skip it. It doesn't speed up like your truck does, like where it progressively speeds up over time while you're fueling. This is just linear. This is what it. Maybe the arcade mode goes faster. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna fill up here and then head over to North Harbor to try to pick up our next cargo. Man, I remember this all too well. Oh, I remember this. Yep. Yep, that was my engine. There we go. I thought space was the engine, but it's the handbrake. That makes sense, I guess. Alright, so I think we go straight to go to North Harbor. Yeah, there's your signs right there. I remember playing this game. Oh, here. Let's actually check for the cargo right here. I remember playing this game way back when with near endgame. And I'd be stalking like the last couple of drivers I had to get to monopolize the game. Because the objective actually... I guess I haven't gotten into this really yet. The objective of the game is to hire drivers. In order to hire drivers, you have to get first in a job or a race. There is an area where you can race on the map. It's circuit. It's just literally circuit down in the bottom in the southwest region, just north of Southgate there. There is a racetrack, and I think you get 2 licenses for hire if you get first on that one. But anyway, you got to win a race through cargo or actual racing to go out and hire a driver, and you keep hiring drivers. In fact, we could probably see the competition through here, right? There you go. Here's the rating, right? The market share. So I'm driver at the very bottom. I guess I didn't change the name in the game. Oops. And that's basically my competition. They're also trying to hire drivers. So once you get to 50% market share, then as you can see, there's like everyone's like 3%. For whatever reason, I'm 1%. I have one one truck. I guess it's the tonnage of the vehicle I have that gives you your rating maybe for the share of the market. So I'm only at 1%. When you get to 50, that's end game, but you can keep going and try to monopolize and get to 100%. Literally have everyone hired. I've done that. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, that's really the basis of the game. So let's see. What do we have for destinations here? We have Foothill. Oh, we have Mercury. That's the way I kind of wanted to go. So let's do that one. We got 4 minutes to get over there. Champaign to Mercury. And, well, there's one to St. Helena, too. Excuse me. I guess I didn't check my mirrors first. Yeah, you're pretty much always going to be running into AI in this game. They aren't the best drivers. But, shockingly, you don't always get blamed for accidents, so you don't automatically get fined when you hit cars like you do in your own American truck. It's got to be intentional. Like, you got to be having your foot on the gas while you're running into someone. It's basically how they measure it, I think. So let's go pick up this job to Mercury and get our foot into it. Let's see. Till computers. That was 11 grand. That paid pretty good. Mercury, that's not bad. All right, what are we? We're second. There's already someone ahead of us. So we got to get going again. See, hopefully, if we can catch up. Why is my player info still there? Okay, there it goes. Now, one of the things I used to do, I just forgot about now, until now, is I would wait at that kiosk to see when a new job comes in, and then that way I knew that there wasn't a chance that, you know, someone might be ahead of me already. I could just get out there and go. Be guaranteed first. So we're gonna get a little aggressive here with our. We're gonna get into the arcade spirit here, again. Take our little shortcut over here because the AI, the competition, actually will go around the whole cloverleaf. They actually will follow that rule. They might be all over the road, but they will go around. They won't go on the wrong side of the road. There was no one behind me anyway. The guy's already ahead of me. So let's see if we can do some fast driving here and try and catch up. But yeah, this is what it was. Like, now our objective, our immediate objective, is to try to get first on this job so we can get a license, and then hope that we find someone we can afford to hire before it expires. And we're going against all the other players. Now, what I haven't seen yet, I haven't played it super long yet, is there are road events. I guess they're considered random, but they're in fixed places where the road closes for like natural disasters, like flooding, or like there was a rock fall in one place on the map, and the road, sometimes there would be a detour, and sometimes you would find out there wasn't a detour, and you'd have to turn around and go back. You know, I used to know these roads off the back of my hand because I played this so much, and it's not that big of a map. So, you know, I used to be able to play around that. But I think in this newer version, this King of the Road, which I guess is version 1.3, either they removed it or they toned it down, because I haven't seen it pop up yet. It would pop up in the top right in that little message box. Look at that, there's already someone catching up to us behind. Look at that on the map. They drive like, it's like Mario Kart, I'm telling you. They rubber band big time. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, I haven't seen the random road events happen yet. Oh, there's the damage. Can't damage the wine. Or the champagne, that's not good. But anyway, where was I going with that? The road events. So you would start the game on the copy I had, and it would already be there would already be a road event. Like you would pop in, and immediately, it would say like the road between Mercury and Foothills flooded, and you couldn't go that way. So it would be constant. Like I think that was a bug, and they never really fixed it in the version I had, which was 1.2. I think, like I said, this is 1.3. I kind of had a half-baked copy of this game growing up, so it's really cool to have this full-fledged version now too. But for what it was worth, you know, the half-baked copy I had hundreds of hours, you know, hundreds of times around this map. It was crazy. Just endless hours of entertainment. So you can see our fuel is in good shape so far because we got that extra capacity. We're starting to gain on this first player. We might be able on this wide stretch of highway here to catch up. That's him right there, actually. So we keep flying past these parking lots where there are the drivers for hire and the trucks you can buy, you know, and trade your truck in for those trucks. Look at this, man. Look at him go. I got my foot to the floor. This is where I could use a DAF. Oh, that was the Kamaz. That was the truck. Is he going to pull me over? No, I guess not. I'll see that now they're back there. If you saw it flash really quickly, there was a van for sale. Or not for sale, for hire. I could afford that. So, what I have to remember is now, once I get that license, if I can stay in first here, and I get that license, I gotta turn around and burn and come back up this road, unless there's someone else there in Mercury. Because I know I can afford that 14,000. I have to basically buy the vehicle to hire them, is what happens. I buy their vehicle, and then, I guess, in a sense, I buy them with the vehicle, so then they work for me. So I just got to pay 14 grand to get that van in the mix, and then he'll start driving automatically, just taking jobs and getting me some money. So the game is very economy heavy, you know, it's very heavily focused on objectives, building the business. Whereas I think that the newer games that I play, well, I kind of ignore the economy. You can hire drivers and everything, but I just don't really bother with it. This game, it's very heavily based around that, so you kind of have to. Okay, I can't remember which is the best way to go through here, so I think I want to turn left. Just kind of send it around this corner. Oh, there's a pole. Oh! See, there it is. That's what makes or breaks you right there, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that doesn't sound good. That understeer, though. Oh, we can't even. Oh, I'm out. I'm out, boys. That's it. I can't control my truck. That's it. Well, we're gonna go back. See, this game, very unforgiving. Just gonna load this bad boy up. Shoot, I think that put us all the way back here. Yeah. Alright, well, lost progress, but we're gonna have to deal with it. Oh, look, they're still mating there. Okay, we'll let them go. Oh boy. That's how this rolls. That's how this game works. I mean, but it's weird how this works though. Like that, the logic, it's the same job's going to be there when I get back up here. I remember, like, the vehicles are all in the same place. The game keeps track of everything. It's not like vehicles pop in and out. It's really weird how it works, in the sense that you can, like, basically have Groundhog Day over and over again if you really wanted to, and replay everything exactly the same if you load up from a few minutes ago. But yeah, we're gonna have to remember to save periodically here, because yeah, if you make a mistake like that, I forgot I had ABS too. I probably could have been harder on the brakes and probably could have turned harder there. But that's just how this is. That's how this game is. Um, Very unforgiving. All right, here we go. All right, so now we got to fill up because we stopped for the fuel tank, right? So we got to go do that again. I got to sit through that. Oh, I do apologize. We'll try to save more often this time. I'm just used to the game, the current game, right? Euro Truck and American Truck, the current simulators, they autosave every like 5 minutes. It's like that was not a thing back then. So I'm just kind of used to that now. And of course, I'm driving like a maniac because that's kind of the style of this game. So, not a very good racer. Is that costing more this time? I think it is. So, anyway, we'll get fueled up here and then try to pick up the job again to Mercury, because I can guarantee you when we go back down there, that truck's going to be there, that 14,000 van. And I'm going to try really hard not to hit that pole this time. I'm trying to remember in my mind if turning left or right there is better once you get to Mercury. So I actually can't really remember. Some of the deliveries are on the west side of the town, some are on the right, where the entryway is, I mean. Alright, let's go just peek over here and make sure that that job's still there. You were sitting here for some time before, so Mercury, see. So let's just sit here for a minute and let this timer go down a little bit because I want to get that job again. I liked that. Let's get into the practice of saving here. So one of the things with the lighting in this game, the headlights, you know, it's really funny that you can see. I guess they wanted that to be parking lights, so it's just textured. So you can turn it on, off. On gives you the flares, off gives you nothing. But the lights are all just baked in. Um, so they're just you know, as you can see, they're just textured in. That's just how they are, 24/7. But you get the flares at night. They go away. You can see this kind of cool fog effect around them. Trying to save fuel. That's why I shut my engine off too. But yeah, this is 2001 graphics, of course. All these trucks going by. This might be the pack that ends up taking the job that we're trying to take. All right, let's see what happens here. Wow, maybe this is randomized. Ouch, that truck ran into me. Did you see that? He scuffed me a little bit. Surprised the game didn't explode more than that. Maybe these jobs are randomly selected, though. I'm going to let the one that's on the third row time out. And then I guess we'll just have to go with whatever pops up. I thought that so maybe that isn't predetermined, the generation of the loads, but we're gonna see. We'll see. I can't remember which of these was the one, that we took to Mercury. So let's see what happens in about 20 seconds here. Because I really don't, I don't want to go to Greystone. I really don't, not at the beginning. Because there's actually no road down there either. It's all desert. You just gotta kind of have to know how to get to the destination. Let's see what this is. Come on, Mercury. Come on, Mercury. Yes, salted fish to Mercury. We will take it. So that's randomized. That's fine. Well, we will take it, because that's where I want to go. Now, I guess we will really put my words to the test here when we get down that highway again and see if that van's still sitting there. Man, these tires are not that good. Maybe I will throw the highway tires on. We can stay on the pavement as long as we don't go to Sandy Ranch or to Greystone, really. Everything else is pavement, so the pavement does... The highway tires do make a difference in that case. Alright, we don't have enough space to do more than one load, so we're just going to do the one. This truck doesn't have the most capacity. I think some of the other box trucks have more. Like I was mentioning earlier with the share, right? The market share with the tonnage. We can only carry 8,000. They can carry like 20,000 pounds or something. I guess that's what that is, or maybe that's kilograms. Anyway, our truck is like less than half of that, right? So guess I could have stopped back there for the tires. That's okay. Just gotta remember my tires kind of suck, and they do degrade with the mileage. They will wear. So in that case, it does actually get more difficult. Look at that truck going backwards. Look at that. That also happens. Yeah, the AI do some funny stuff in the distance. On the other side of the road, they will, for whatever reason, go backwards. It's always been that way. So I guess we're just gonna kind of slide on in here. See, that van up there is doing it too, and eventually they'll start going forward again, but they go backwards first. That always happens. It always has. Which makes sense, because, you know, no one is updating the code for the game, so it always has and always will happen, but it's just funny. I remember this game like it was yesterday. I'm trying not to, trying to go off the road, because it's going to slow us down a lot. I think eventually, though, I do want to get the DAF truck, though, because that has the speed. It's ridiculous. And if you put the forced engine in it, too, it's stupidly fast. Like 150 kilometers an hour, no problem. But that might be when it's empty, actually. But going that fast on this map, it's deadly. It's suicidal. Let's do a quick save here. It's really quick to save in this game. Everything's quick. It's pretty simple. Really. We might catch this truck sooner than we did last time. It's the same truck, right? It's the same... oh, no, it's not. It's a Zill this time. Okay. So, the competition is... Well, it might... It's a different job, right? So, it's... The truck was probably there at a different time than the last job that we took. Look at him go. Look at him go. It's the same truck that we have. So there should be a chance. Oh, you cut me off, you bastard. Gonna get into it now. Maybe it would be worth getting the forced engine for more speed, but I think it takes more fuel. Again, the physics, like, you can feel the weight in the truck. Driving this thing empty, it's no problem. Collision physics, you know, not that great, but driving physics, really good. Really good for 2001. Alright, yep, they're going to clip into that. That's how I'm going to get into the lead. Maybe. There it is. Congratulations, you are first in the competition. We will try to stay there. Oh boy. Hope they don't cut me off here. Stay in your lane. Thank you. The AI are pretty unpredictable, not going to lie. Hey. Check your blind spot. Watch for the trucks that are going twice as fast as you while undertaking. Watch out for the crazy Russian truckers. Oh, there's a DAF right there. That's the one I want to get. That black one. There's an orange one that drives around too. Same truck, just different color. They usually have two of the same trucks. Generous selection of paint jobs. Oh, so this is a Mac Vision for hire. I think we passed him last time. So hopefully, if my predictions are right, or my memory serves me right, that Gazelle van should be sitting up here. But that's why we have to get that license, so he can come flying back up here. Oh yeah, there's the Kamaz on the right there first. There, yep, that's Dick. We gotta hire Dick. Those are cheap trucks too. There's another Kamaz sitting over there. So I think if you hire the tractors, they don't even pull a trailer, but somehow they can still take jobs. It's really funny. We gotta try to stay ahead here. I can see that truck right behind us on the mini-map. I'm trying my best to hog the road and keep first. Apex the turns. That's what this game's all about, man. It's about racing. The original hard truck was just a straight sprint. There was no open world. This was the first title that had open world concept. The first one was just you picked a job, put you in at the beginning of the race. It was very arcade-like, even more than this. Put you in at the start of the track, and then you just race to the end. I'm trying to remember. Shoot, I'm gonna try to go. I'm thinking left. We're gonna try left again. If I were a wise man, I would save right now. Save game. I'm gonna take this turn. A little slower than I normally would. Or more than I did last time. This is where that forced engine would really help right now, that extra power. Maybe I will get it. Maybe I should just save up and get the DAF. I don't know. So I think I can slide past this light if there are police around just by going like this. Make my own little ramp there. Mercury base to the left in 300 meters. Okay. The competition is very close to me. They also decided to turn that way, so I guess it was good I did that. Oh, right. Mercury is just one way in. The entry and exit is really close. Alright. Alright, we got our license. I think we're going to hot dog it back up the street to hire that van. Oh, here's our cutscene for winning. We're about to smash into this wall, I know it. Yep. But there's our license. Now, see? Drivers, we can hire one. Expires in 9 minutes. So now we gotta go back out. Actually, I'm going to cut that guy off. Go see if there's anyone over here first for hire. Oh, I see the truck right there. That's gonna be too expensive. This truck up here on the right is that 120 grand truck. Not gonna work. We'll go around the loop here real quick. There's a car sitting there too, I think. I think that was a car for sale or for hire. Alright, let's see. It's probably a van for sale right here. Yeah, we don't want that. Cannot afford Paul right now. Oh, we can hire Brian. 32 grand in the Beamer. You know what? How much money do we have? 41. That's gonna blow all our money. Let's go hire the Gazelle. Let's go hire the van. Well, you know what? I'm torn. Let's save. Let's hire the B. You know, so here's the thing. The BMW driver, right? It's gonna be really fast. Let's hire this bad boy. So now he's gonna go out and I guess deliver for me. And try to get me licenses. What is happening? Why is my wheel turning that way? I hit the keyboard, that's why. So now we have our company logo because I hired someone. Now we're a company, I guess. So, oh, my newly hired driver is just honking at me. Look at that. I guess we gotta initiate him. See ya. Look at him zip right out there. So now we got a logo on the side of our truck because now we are a company. Yeah, no, don't move forward. So there you go. Drivers hired 1. Yeah, we barely have our market share barely went up because there's, I guess the capacity went up 570. So that car can carry 570 pounds of cargo or kilograms. That's fine. That's fine. It's totally fine. This is the truck I want to get eventually, though. This boy right here, 1995 DAF. I think that's what it is, the DAF 95 XF. Oh, look at that beauty. That's like a Mark 1. I don't even know what you would call that. Before the 105. That is a fast truck right there. All right, so we we hired the fast car in hopes that they can get us win some races for us. As you can see on the mini map, you see the pink icon. All of our drivers will be pink. The competition will be white. I'm gonna actually top off the tank here, and we'll get our next job over in Mercury. See what we get. Man, this is all coming back now. This is so great. I used to play with cheats a lot, though, because I didn't, again, when I was a kid, I didn't care as much about the economy. I just wanted to drive the trucks, so I would always, like, do the cheats that gave me a lot of money, and I would just go around and hire the drivers, so I didn't really play, you know, to the game's spirit, because I didn't really want to race. I just wanted to drive trucks, because I was, like, that's how I got into simulation. But anyway, we're just gonna sit here. We're gonna sit this one out. That truck's gonna just drive right into me. Watch this. Oh, thank you. I just had my truck repaired. Asshole. It's bigger than me. The Renault can carry a lot. It can carry a lot, but oh yeah, this is a cluster. But it's slow. The Renault is pretty slow. All right, what do we got? Eastwood. Oh, that's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt to get to. Let's try to find something more direct. Southgate, we could go back down there. That's usually how I would ride. In a clockwise fashion. Westwood. We could go to Westwood, and you know what? Oh, I don't know where that is, though. There's a shortcut around here somewhere we could take. It's not that much money, though. Cable, 6,400 to Sandy Ranch. Westwood, 6,200. Southgate. This is all cables. What's up with that? Light bulbs. Eastwood. Oh, I think that's where the shortcut is over there. Let's do that. That's a good paying job. Let's do it. Let's see if I can find where that is. I want to see if I can remember where that shortcut is. I have an idea. I gotta get the heck out of here now first, though. There's no traffic light for me. Someone knocked it down. So that means I don't have a light, right? So we gotta go back up the way we came, up the highway. But one of the exits I gotta take in order to... Look, they knocked the traffic lights down here too. Jeez, there's a cop sitting right there. Don't mind me. He's sitting there too. Uh-oh. Oh no, spike strips! Oh! You've gotta be kidding me. I didn't think they would appear that soon. They do put spike strips out. Yeah, here you go. Here you go. That's how it happens in Russia, apparently. Seriously, they put spike strips down for me to going 5 over? And now our truck is completely fucked. We have no tires. Oh, what the fuck? Yep. Gotta pay $2 grand to get our truck fixed in an emergency. That's what I could have done before when I couldn't control my truck, I guess. That's cheap. That right there, those are the mechanics that made me angry when I was a kid. Okay, why is he stopping now? Look at that. Look at that crap. It's insurance fraud. I didn't realize. You know what? I don't think they put the spike strips down in Hard Truck 2. I think that was just a thing at King of the Road that they added. A little aggressive there. I was just going 5 over the speed limit. So that answers my question, at least. The police do care about speed. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. I am going the right way, right? Let's see. Eastwood. Yeah, so everyone else is going south, right? But I'm going this way. You'll see why in a moment. Oh, I tell ya. Again, here's that classic 2000s game design where they have the texture in the background, like a mountain or something, and then the game map is a lot smaller right in the immediate vicinity. So okay, so I think I gotta go this way. Yes, yes I do. Gotta go this way. So we're just gonna off-road here a bit. Gotta stay out of the water. Stay clear from that. Now this is some real Russian trucking right here. This poor truck. And as you see, as we're discovering this shortcut, look on the mini map. You can see it's kind of a path. I think we're bogging down right now. I gotta get further away from the water here. It started drawing it. I think I went a way that's not technically the shortcut path, but this is all kind of open space that gets you over to the other side. Yeah, see, now this is where you really test your patience. I forgot about this. There's some boggy areas you just really can't see. Man, that's annoying. Apparently I'm not giving 100% throttle. Because if I hold down control, it goes a lot faster. Well, you know, by the time we get across this, they might actually be over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white dots on the map, white trucks, and I see the pink. I wonder if my driver is taking this job as well. And, well, if I don't win, and he does, hey, I mean, I still get the license. At least I think so. Is this even the right... Hang on, is this even the right way? Well, that water goes to the edge. Oh, jeez. You know what? This isn't the right way. I don't think so. Well, no, it didn't seem like it was that deep, though. Did it? I don't think it was that deep. It's only if you go a certain depth, I think, that it says that your truck is irreparable. Of course, we're going to save it before we do that. Aw. Or not. We're just going to pay another $1,000. I thought I had quick save set there. We're just going to save it now and go the other way. We're going to bridge the gap here. Ay, ay, ay. I guess it's supposed to be boggy here. But there's no texture to show it. Oh, this is pretty painful. Look how much further ahead my driver is. I mean, I got the BMW to be the. It's a good strategy, right? Have the fastest vehicle in the game be my first driver for hire. My first hire. It's not helping me go any faster. It's just burning more fuel, I think. So I'll stop doing that. Holy moly. Yeah, I 100% thought that I was on save in the menu. That's why I hit enter so fast. I think we gotta go around these trees up here on the right. Hug that turn then. And that should hopefully get us over that way. This is really painful. Trying to toggle the boost button to see if that does anything. Forgot there's this whole boggy area here. Come on, we gotta be out of it soon. Can't tell that's really helping. I don't know if it is. Oh. There we go. Sheesh. So hold down control now. Because that's actually the more power. So this is the way we want to go. Now we're heading the right way. That was really boggy. Jeez. It's like Snow Runner. Oh, here's a secret container. This is like a secret cargo. I think that it's just dropped in the middle of nowhere. These can give you a lot of money. Look at that. A lot of extra money. I think you're also the only driver for it. So maybe we'll try and come back for that one, because that's like a guaranteed win then, too. Alright, I can't remember if I go. I think I gotta go this way. By the time we get out of here, our driver's gonna pass us. Yeah, he's 100% going to Eastwood. That pink truck down south of River Valley. That's our driver. Look at that. Look at that lead. Incredible. Okay. Yep. Here we are. Here we are. We were trying to get her a long while ago. Alright. Let's make sure we don't ram into anyone. Because that's expensive. Alright. I gotta make this key on my keyboard, the boost key. I gotta put it on my steering wheel because I'm gonna have to use it a lot more. I'm gonna have to bind it. There we go. Zoom past this guy. Sun's going down. Jeez, oh jeez, turn. There goes a backwards car there, nice. AI just randomly brake, and they also like to, yeah, just gravitate towards you while you're driving. They're just trying to sabotage you. That's what it seems like. Jeez. Coming through, don't mind me. Oh, we are 100% gonna win this one. When the driver gets there too, we should get paid some more money then, right? So this is how you build your company. It's not carrying much cargo though, so I don't know how much money I'm gonna really make. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to afford it now because I just blew all my money on repairs I didn't need and 911 on accident. But I gotta buy another truck. I gotta get a truck that has the cargo capacity now too. guess we can go back down there and get that high dollar item back there that's going to Southgate. We totally could do that. Alright, here's our exit. Let's try not to die, because we have quite the lead. It's not like we have to be in a rush. We are really in the lead. Look at that. Look at what that shortcut bought us. Alright, we can even wait at the light up here and be polite and everything. Alright. Let's see what we got here on the parking lot on our right. Let's see if there's anyone we can hire. There's a truck for sale. Oh, there's a Peterbilt. $379. Look at that. For sale? Yeah, I can't afford that. Alright. Yay. We have no one we can hire. It's gonna expire in 10 minutes. It's alright. We're gonna work back over there. We don't even have the money really to hire anyone anyway. So we're gonna work our way back down south. Head towards what is that? That's River Valley, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go back down that way, and we're going to pick up that secret cargo we found, because I mean, 18 grand, hey. I think that the job also, you know what? Trying to think how this is gonna work. Is that my driver? No, it's just another red Bimmer. We're gonna pass our driver. So part of me is a little worried about this cargo though, because the Mafia in the game, which we haven't talked about yet. There is Mafia. And if they know you're carrying something valuable and you pass them, they will chase after you. And they have guns, like the police, but they don't have spike strips. But here's the thing. My truck with no upgrades, like bulletproof glass and all that stuff, is gonna die whenever they hit me. So they will rob me of my cargo if I come across them. I can't remember. There's a cheat code to turn it off. I'm not going to do that, though. I can't remember if there's a mechanic in the game, what the mechanic is that stops them eventually from bothering you. I think it's if you get enough market share, they'll stop bothering you. So if you go for high risk, you know, it's a high risk, high reward kind of deal. Oh, I'm going to get a ticket here. There's another police car right there. Don't mind me. Just going to the repair store. Well, that's annoying. Kind of want to get the forced engine. How much money do I have? 12 grand. I can't afford it. I can, barely. What does this do? Oil additive. Reduces fuel consumption. Oh, heck yeah. That's cheap. Bulletproof glass, right? That is what will protect me from bullets. Obviously. Oh, that's annoying. I think I might actually get the tires, though, too. I kind of want to... That will help us a lot. I gotta get out of here. What do I want? Do I want to do the bulletproof glass too? Nah, I want to do the highway tires. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Is there a cargo over here? I think it's over here. No, it's not. It's not over here. It's down further. Oops. How do I reverse? There we go. Do a little J-turn for the cop. How you doing? It's so funny. They only worry about specific things. Oh, apparently that was a shortcut back there too. I just started creating that path, as you can see. The little tail. Oh, these tires though. Look at this. These tires hug the road. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And they help me brake better, too. And we got this crap going on. Excuse me. Alright, let's go get this cargo. I think it's over here. No, where is it? Now, see, this is where the tires are not going to do very good. We gotta go this way. You know, it's not doing bad, though. I mean, this isn't bad on the grass, actually. Alright, there's our cargo. Alright, so actually we wanted to go this way, I think, anyway, right? Well, let's see. Let's see, destination Southgate, it's flashing. You know, I also can't remember if the police care if I'm carrying this stuff. I really can't remember. Let's take a look at the bigger map here. Yeah, I think I want to go down River Valley, actually. I don't want to go back to Mercury. So we'll turn around here. We'll load up, turn around, and hope we don't get killed by the mafia or the police. I mean, it's toothpaste, right? That's at least what they said it is. But it's high dollar. So part of me thinks it isn't toothpaste. And there's a reason why it's just sitting back here in the woods. This is going to be exciting. Oh boy. But see, here's the thing now. We got the 17 minutes left on the job. We're going to be the only ones because it's just, it's the, you know, it's the only copy of the cargo. There's no competition for this, so yeah. Could have stopped for fuel back there. I might regret not doing that. And you know what? There's no more fuel going this way either. I think we'll be alright. We'll just call 911 if we need to. We got our highway tires, though, and that should help with not having to worry about slowing down. And we have our oil additive, which should slow down the fuel consumption. So we're going to see what happens here. Part of me is I'm a little worried that we're going to be bothered by the mafia or the police with this job for one reason or another. Oh, wait, you know what? Let me think about this. It's toothpaste. Oh, jeez. I'm glad I actually avoided that. But here's the thing. That it was the destination that was flashing. It wasn't the cargo that was flashing. I think if it's like questionable cargo, I'm pretty sure that the cargo name will flash, not the destination. So I'm not really sure what that's about. Can't remember where the trap point is for this light. Well, he didn't care. Ooh, what's the speed limit? Is he gonna care? It's probably 60, right? Didn't care. I think that the radar detector is a little bit backwards. It should be beeping slower when we're further away. Oh, jeez. It's good. Taken out by that truck. Actually, you know what? There's a gas station up here. That's right. Maybe the destination was flashing because it's like, you gotta get there sooner than normal, like it's priority. An urgent delivery. We'll see. Because I am pretty sure, again, thinking about it, that it's because you gotta get there quickly if the destination is what's flashing. But I think we can afford stopping for fuel. Are they giving us 15 minutes? I think we're fine. Look at this hug in the road. It helps immensely, having the highway tires. Just do this, pardon me. I think if I push it too hard, I could flip over, though. Much rather not this early in the game. We've already scuffed our truck enough times. Look at this. Oh, yeah. It's beautiful, right? Alright, we're going to stop here for fuel. Oh, spending that dough. We have like less than 10 grand in cash right now, I think. At least when this is done. Okay, and save, and go. See that black smoke pouring out? Oh, that's right, there is a helicopter patrolling up here. Don't want to fall down that. There's no guardrail. Yeah, see, we're kind of getting tipsy going down this hill. And sharp turn. What is this car doing? Let's see, does he care that I'm carrying toothpaste? No, I don't think so. I think the name of the cargo, it becomes obvious if the cargo is questionable, and again, I think it flashes, so I think we're good there. So scratch the mafia bothering us, or the police bothering us. I think it's just urgent delivery. But again, we have like almost 12 minutes to get there now, and we are very... Oh, there you go, right there. Road from St. Helena to Mercury is flooded. In the ticker up there, top right. Those are the road events I was talking about. In the version that I have on CD, that starts right away, like instantly. And as soon as that event clears, another one starts. I think it was a bug. I'm pretty sure that was a bug. And it seems like they got that straightened out for this version. Oh, if I didn't have the highway tires there, that would have been death. So this guy's for hire, right? Another Zill? Right? Fred, not Zill, that truck's to purchase. Yeah, no. We have a modified Zill now, so I don't want to buy another same truck anyway. It'd be a downgrade. And also, we can't even afford that anyway. If you could see that the truck was starting to tip over, like, there's very little time from when it starts to tip over till it actually does, so I gotta be careful here, because you don't have much reaction time at all. To try and recover. There's a police car right there. Oh, hello. Turning here. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this open space here. I wonder if there's anything down there to explore. There is radar up here, so I gotta slow down to 60 right here. Oh, maybe it's... Oh, wow. That didn't give me much warning at all. Actually, I think we missed it in the upgrade shop, but I think there's also an option for radar jamming, which I think actually just turns off the radar like this here. Like they wouldn't be able to detect how fast I'm going at all. So yeah, maybe I should invest in that. These extra buildings along this stretch of road specifically, like that one we just passed, were not in the version I had. nor were any of the radar traps either. It was a very bare bones kind of version of this. It was really half baked. It's amazing that there's such a difference between 1.2 and 1.3. Maybe I only had 1.1. I don't know. Between the version I had and the version, this version, there was a lot missing. Alright, so here is where we should get paid some big bucks, because we found this cargo. Look at that. 19 grand. Oh, you know what? Because it wasn't a competitive job. We didn't get our, we didn't get a license for hire. Okay. Well, that's fine. So now this repeats. Now we're back down where we started today. Got Eastwood, St. Helena. Oh, now it's Martini. To Westwood. That's really close. Let's do it. Save game and purchase. Not purchase, but... Any police around? I don't think so. I can skip that light. Westwood's right up here. If we can get a head start, we got a good chance of getting a license, and if we can find a cheapish truck to purchase for hire, then we'll actually have some market share. I'm still really impressed that this game runs 20 years later. Granted, I think it did come with a like DirectX plugin to allow it to work. Because I do remember trying to play my CD copy before, and it would give a generic error message. Not generic, but it would give the same message each time that said, your computer does not have graphic accelerator. Because before video cards, I guess they were really just more so known as accelerators. Maybe it was just lost in translation. But anyway, the game was unplayable unless I played it on a virtual, virtual PC, what do they call it? Why am I having such a hard time thinking of, like a sandbox PC, yeah, virtual PC, right? If you run it in a virtual environment. Okay, I guess the speed limit was 80 there. They didn't care I was going that fast. So I had to run it in a virtual PC environment, a virtual environment, to get it to run after some time. This was like circa 2010. It's like 10 years later. It just no longer was supported. Oh, we're gonna get cargo damage for doing that. Oh, jeez. Ugh. It's a fragile load, I guess. Competition's catching up. Just trying not to flip over here, but we can hug the road. Yeah. We're gonna have to probably repair our tires soon. Which I guess means more or less just get new tires, because we are burning rubber. Just gonna overtake on that side. Did I hit the car? It felt like it did in my wheel. No, I think we got this. Alright, just in time for the light to turn green. There's our parking lot that has potential drivers. It looks like based off all those trucks, that one was for sale. Can't afford any of them. We're gonna go this way. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Oops. I was just too excited. Yeah, here's our pull off right here. There's our license here. Yay. Did it. But here's the problem. We don't have enough money to hire any drivers, so we're kind of SOL again. Made 3 grand. Yeah, we definitely damaged that somewhat. Save game. You can see it on the map there now, that little construction symbol just west, or east, I mean, of St. Helena. That road is closed. So it actually, that one, from what I remember, is impassable. There's no really shortcut around. Wait, is that a car just sitting up here? Hang on. What is that beeping about? Is this just a car for sale? Off-road car? Yeah. That's not gonna do us any good. Sounds like I'm sending an SOS. Sounds like a telegram. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got. Something close. Greystone. Again, it pays big, but it gives you an hour to get there, and it takes an hour. Eastwood Sugar. North Harbor. Mere. Let's do it. You know, I don't think we're going to be able to hire anyone. But if we come across a truck for 30 grand. Look at that thing. Are you just going to stop now? I pissed it off. Sorry. Second of 2. Yep. Could not stop there at all.
Stop the vehicle at once.
I'm stopped. Here comes the fine. It's a little... Just a little intense. Driver's negligence. There we go. Got charged a lot for that.
Stop the vehicle at once.
What? What? No. For what? What did I do this time? Oh, I sped. And you blew my fucking tires because I went 8 kilometers over. See, this is what it's like in Russia, I guess. So I gotta pay another 2 grand. Wow, that's all the money I had just earned. We got 31,000 in cash here. Can't run the lane because I will get ticketed for that too. Put the freaking spike strips out before I can even stop the truck. That's pretty bullshit. Not gonna lie, that's BS right there. I think we're starting to lose our brakes. Actually, if we gotta look at the integrity of the truck here soon. That really set us back. That sucks. Got 5 minutes left to hire a driver. So these trailers that we're passing here, you can also pick those up. They're solo deliveries if you have a tractor trailer, you know, if you have a 5th wheel truck. But since we just have a box truck, we can't do that. Look at this, just tearing up these corners here. That guy is so far ahead of us up there, number 1 though. Here's another shortcut between Mercury and, I guess between Westwood and St. Helena there. Another truck hogging the road. Asshole. Right, he's gonna go really slow around the way. He's good. Wow, look at these people drive like maniacs. I guess I'm included in the mix. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna catch up to this guy though. I was thinking about stopping there for See if I can fix my brakes. I think my brakes are fading. They wear out quickly. There's a helicopter right there. It's just the police just chilling above this field of cows. If I remember it correctly again, I think there's a speed trap right up here. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, we already went through here. Yeah, that's right. There's not one right there. Oh, there it is. There it is. I think the speed limit is 80, though. Can't even do that. Third place is right on my butt. I'm not gonna be able to catch first, I don't think. Try not to damage the cargo. Why is the truck sitting over there? That's right, the trucks kind of hide sometimes. there are spaces there for the AI to park in. I don't know why. There you go. The road from St. Helena to Mercury is clear. Speeding. Got me. I gotta get that radar jammer so I can go more in debt. But if you think about it, once I blow past like 5 or 6 speed traps, then it'll pay itself. It'll pay for itself. I'm just gonna go ahead and save here in case something stupid happens. And I didn't hit 911. I almost hit 911 again. Almost hit it because it just goes back to where you were in the menu last. All these things, though, it's just all part of the nostalgia. The highs, the lows, you know, all of this I've experienced through thick and thin. Many year ago. They're already up there. Where are we going now? North. Oh, we're going to North Harbor. That's right. Not St. Helena. We're gonna blow through here. Oh, there's a parking spot up here. We have a license left to hire. Can't afford. Could almost afford. Also, we blew past that. Speed trap. That was 750 right there. That's a grand so far in speeding fines on this trip. So I gotta see how much that radar is. That radar jammer. I'm also curious whether that would actually stop or prevent the police that are sitting there from going after me for speeding. So still not seeing a next random road event popping in yet, so if this were, again, the version I had, look, they're trying to block me is probably what they're doing, assholes. Yeah, that's right, you get your ass over. If this were the version I had, again, immediately after that road cleared up, that St. Helena Mercury road, we would have gotten another event of a road blocked. So it seems like it's more spread out now. That's good. So we're just going to keep our foot to the floor and drive the snot out of this truck and get up to North Harbor and get a license to hire and hope that someone up there is hireable. I can afford them, I should say, if someone's affordable. Someone has a vehicle I can afford. So one thing I noticed when I started playing this again earlier this week, Sandy Ranch used to have parking. You could hire drivers or trade trucks there, like any other location, but it looks like they removed that from this version for some reason. Some interesting changes. Alright, you see this really weird candy cane looking thing up there straight ahead? That is something that can potentially fall down as part of the random road events. And then you'd have to go through Sandy Ranch to get around here. Although I think I just peeked at a shortcut back to our, back there to our right. It's going to be on the right again, I guess. Yeah, I think that is a shortcut right there, actually. That could get you around it. So some of them do have that. Some of them have that ability. See, this truck has this 6th gear, but like I very rarely end up in it because it doesn't have enough power. Careful, easy, easy. Don't want to end up in the water. Thankfully, we have our highway tires now. And we're going to cheat a little bit up here. We're going to we're going to go avoid the clover leaf again because the AI have to go around it. So see you guys. Game thinks I missed my turn, so now it's going to say I'm 5th, 6th, and then back in 1st when I get back on the road. I know the mechanics that well. All too well. So now that you know the game's trying really hard to rubber band those AI back up towards us. But we got this one in the books. This one is in the books. That's our base to the right. There it is. Nice. Load integrity 97%, and we made, wait for it, $8,000. It's not bad. Down to Westwood, Southgate, Comp Games, nice. Eastwood, and there's the fish, the Greystone. And this is the grind now, right? You gotta pick your job, you gotta, let's see, is that driver for hire? No, it's a truck. No, they're both for sale. Let's go see about our situation with the truck here. We made some money there. We made, what, $8,000? It's not that much. Well, let's see. Oh, also, some of the service places don't have everything. This one does. Maybe we're doing okay on the condition of the truck. Maybe that's not a thing? What does this do? Adjustable suspension. That's expensive. What is that about? Helps to preserve oh, okay. Helps to preserve fragile load. So we wouldn't get damaged as easily. Ventilated brakes increases the brake efficiency. It makes us brake faster. Engine brake also reduces brake wear. Interesting. Even though you don't actually use it, it's just brakes. More damage-proof one. Reinforced chassis. Bulletproof glass. Headlight protection. Forced engine. Increases engine power. We have more money than I thought we did. But let's check out the condition of our truck. See that tires and brake are starting to go down? I guess it's not bad. But anyway, alright. I'm burning time here on our license, and I'm afraid we're not going to be able to use it. So I think we're going to have to jump right back into our... What is happening here? Oh, it's a traffic jam. Look at this. Oh, they're going through each other. Beautiful. Excellent. Keep doing that. Keep distracting yourselves. Let's get that job to Eastwood. Southgate. Foothill. Oh, it's not here anymore. Was there a place that... I think we checked the status over here. Can't we check? I think I can check here. Oh, you know what? I think that was... Maybe that was a bug. I'm pretty sure I was able in the past to check cargo stuff here, and now you can't do that. Yeah, I used to be able to sit here and and be able to see the cargo. I think they changed that now. Oh, look at that. Oh, is that how it works? It's just a timer and I get paid periodically, I guess. It's interesting. We can also change places if we wanted to. But I'm not going to do that. Alright, what do we got now? Westwood. That pays pretty good. But we were just there. Southgate. 11 grand. Again, that pays pretty good. Foothill and Greystone, right? Yeah. Oh wait, Mercury. You know what? Let's go down that way again. And again, this is the circuit. This is the process. This is the way of the game. So now I gotta cruise on down to Mercury, and you know the good news with that is there's a lot of parking spaces down that way. So, wow, we're already last in the competition though. That's not cool. Maybe we can, maybe we don't get licenses from the driver then. I thought we did from our drivers. I guess only we can get those. Oh, look at you, bastard. Stay in your side of the road so I can overtake in the wrong side. Alright, we're gonna take the shortcut here. Our favorite. I'm trying to remember when the mafia starts to mess with you. Maybe it is only if you pick up, you know, high value cargo. Maybe that's the only time they care. See if we can catch these peeps. Oh, started sliding there. Our tires are wearing out some now. Shoot, I forgot to check for that radar jammer though. Maybe that wasn't a. You know what? Maybe I misread. Maybe that was just from 18 Wheels of Steel. We're in a race now. I don't want to stop right now unless we can hire someone. We got 40 grand on us. Roughly 40 grand. So we could hire the Kamaz. I might end up doing that. If one of them's down in one of these parking lots, there's a lot of lots down here. So that's nice. This is our competition already. Look at that. I think this is it. Well, maybe not this truck. I swear. Come into this lane. I'm going to be really angry with you. Is there a trap up here? I cannot see. Nope, no radar. Oh, the AI are stuck together. Perfect. It happens more often than I remember. I guess they're out of the race for a bit. That's what I just need to do is sabotage all my competition. Just have them all just get stuck in each other. I do want to go slide over to this parking lot to see if there's someone I can hire. Oh, there's no one here. Oops. There's some competition there. Oops. Is that not the right parking lot? Oh, it's over here. Alright, what do we got over here? Truck. For sale, the Freightliner Century, no thanks. Look, there's that stupidly fast DAF. That's what I want to get eventually, but I don't want to get it. I really don't need it right away. I really just want to hire another driver first. I can't afford it either way. Alright, you bastard. There's fuel, but it's not in a good spot. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that. AI to go that bonkers. We're getting low on fuel here. Got a quarter tank. That AI car just drove right into me. We're going to call it that. That's a Mercedes-Benz. That's going to be too expensive. I cannot hire that if that's a driver. That thing's like 70, 80 grand. What do we got here? What do we got here? 80 grand for the Volvo. Nope, couldn't have afforded it. Lightning reflexes, let me tell you. We got 40 grand in the bank. That's all I can afford to hire. Where are we going again? Oh, that's right, we're going to Mercury. Look at all this parking, though. I mean... Oh, that Kamaz. That Kamaz. If it's for hire... It is. Hired. That's how this works, boys. We're multitasking big time. So we just hired that Kamaz for 32 grand. We had 40 in the bank, so now we got 8 left. But now we have a truck with capacity. We've got some market share. Oh, look, here's some of our competition right here. You see that sticker on the back of the truck? That is another driver for another company. Yeah, at least. It might just... Well, if they have... Oh, hold on. If they have the sticker... Ooh, you know what? That's the competition starting to hire now then, because I think you have to have at least one hired driver to have a sticker on your truck like that, the logo. So anyway, here we are first again. We're not going to be able to afford anyone to hire, though. But now we have 2 drivers making us money, so maybe there's a good chance now we're going to have some cash flow, because we're going to have a truck that can actually... you know, carry a significant amount of cargo. That Kamaz has pretty good cargo. I'm going to save this again because you know what happened the last time I didn't save and I came through here. Oh, but I have my highway tires now, so we're good. Let's see if they care if I cut this. Oh, they put the traffic light back up since we were last through here. Just gonna shortcut through there. I think we got this in the bag. Just gonna shortcut through here again. We're just apexing all our turns here, boys. There we go. Alright. Alright. And once again we get our trophy. I'm gonna skip it this time. Drivers to hire 2. Oh, we have 2 total, I get. No, we just made 2. We only have 13 grand, though. We can't afford to hire anyone, though. So here's the deal. What's our market share? There you go, 3%. Now we got up to 19, because we hired that driver that had more tonnage. Apparently no one else on here has drivers. What was with the other logo on that truck, then? Okay. That's weird. Save the game. We are not in position right now. Definitely not yeah, we have 13 grand in the bank. There's no way. There's no way that we could yeah, hire another driver. So there we go. Let's see if we can squeeze one more job in here. I can hire... Yeah, again, these licenses are gonna go to waste. That's just the name of the game. But yeah, we barely have money now that we slid in there and hired. Let's see if we can get something that's kind of close here. Westwood... Yes! 5 grand, what else we got? I mean, we're like in the central area here, right? So, light bulbs... in North Harbor. Alright, you know what? Back up. We're gonna get that, Eastwood job. Again, because we have that shortcut. We can follow the path now, so we won't get bogged down. And this one pays pretty good, so... Let's actually go this way, explore some more of the map. See, everyone's going south again to go around the Eastwood. Apparently my driver's in that mix, that pink truck there again. Yeah, we're just gonna go back up towards... right. Alright, please don't spike my tires. Wait, what's the damage, Ossifer? Really? He's only 5 over. Man, they are real serious with those spike strips. I'm glad I got it down to just 5 over though before before he ticketed me, because that would have been hefty if I didn't. Right, so we're going back up this way to take our shortcut. Oh, what's with the flashing driver? What does that mean? I wonder what that means. I actually have no idea. Does that mean they're about to pay me or what? I'm not sure. I forget. We're in the daytime again, it looks like. Do we get paid? We got, what do we got? 12 grand now? We got paid, right? Because I was down to 8? No, I was already at 12. Where's that driver going? Oh, are they going to, maybe they're going to Greystone or something? I don't know what the flashing means for that in that case. No speed limit, I guess? Well, I didn't care I was flying by that time. This is highway, so maybe this is like a speed limit 100 or something. Okay, so let's try to take the shortcut now a little more gracefully. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Now again, we only have highway tires, so the off-roading isn't going to be very pretty this time around. It doesn't seem like they're that much different than the stock tires, though, really. Alright, I think we want to go this way. That's what it's showing on the map, right? Then hug left. We want to go left. Head of this bog. Yeah, we want to go... Yep, and I don't think there's any way around this. I think we actually have to go through this fun stuff again. But maybe if I take a better path, if I would have gone a little bit more right before I approached this, maybe it wouldn't be so frustratingly slow. Also, I just realized I am almost out of fuel. There it is. Mistakes were made. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, my needle is like right at 0 here. I don't know if we're going to make it to that gas station or not. Might have to call rescue. Oh no, we're going to have to call it while we're in the middle here too. Wow, this is... You know what? If we had the off-road tires, I think that makes the difference here. Oh, this is so painful. I can't even turn. Look at that. Really struggling here. Look at these graphics. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. I don't know. We might get out of here without having to call rescue for fuel, but we'll see. It's starting to fall in over here. Look at this maneuvering here. This is some interesting action here. This is the one downfall to having the highway tires. I think this is even worse than the stock tires right here. Going 1 kilometer an hour. Ooh, the bridge in vicinity of North Harbor is under construction. I know what that means. They take a hole out of it. They take a section out of it at the top, and if you go fast enough, you can just ramp over it. You can just send it, and it doesn't matter. Trust me, I learned firsthand. I have the experience. Yeah, we're going to lose those licenses, but again, we don't have the cash. Scott lost us $1? Seriously? -1. Well, better hurry up. get me some money for the performance review. We're dipping below 0 on the fuel gauge now. That's not good. I really hope we can make it though. I'm gonna stop hitting control though, because that's like extra gas. In hopes that we can get there. I'm not feeling it, but we'll see what happens here. We're almost out of the bog. Holy crap, this takes forever. Up there's the fuel warning. I don't think that's gonna stop till we get fuel, so I apologize. Unless I go outside? Nope. Nope, we're gonna beep now. Oh my gosh, come on. Please. We're rounding down to 0 for speed there. There we go, there we go. Come on. Come on. We're getting better. Come on. RPM's increased a little bit. Getting kind of free. Come on. There it is, there it is. Alright, alright. Alright, let's go. We still have a bar of gas. Diesel, you know. Nope, there it is. There it is. There it is. Welp. 911. 1315. That was an expensive mistake. Could have been worse though. It could have been worse. We're just gonna go top off now up at up here at the gas station now, I guess. We're gonna have plenty of time still, because again, the AI, you know, they don't use the shortcuts. So they're just getting to Foothill now, way down there south. So we got plenty of time to just sit around and refuel. Oh, can we take fuel from this? I don't think so. Congratulations, you're first in the competition. Just as I expected. Okay. Alright, we gotta buy more fuel now. That's basically those 2 tanks that we just paid for there. 1,400 for this tank, and then for the emergency services we had to pay even more. I think there are free fuel tanks around the map too. So not the trailers, but like actual fuel tanks just hiding. If you know where they are, I think it's free. So there's a lot of Easter eggs in the game. There's a lot of there's different tactics you can take. You know, there's a lot of secrets, I guess you could say. Okay, let's go. Take this last little bit of highway. See again there with the flashing, what does that mean? They're heading, oh, you know what it is? I think it's that I have them selected on the menu, the driver menu. We can test that theory once we're done with this job. Excuse me, you asshole. AI in this game, I tell ya. Alright, well, we're gonna repair this. There's another, what do you want to call that? Unexpected cost. I think that actually made our truck, yeah, our engines or our transmission, our tires, there we go, and the brakes are full again, so. Yeah. That happens. Wow, that really cut into our earnings, didn't it? Where are we at now? 10 grand. Yeah, see, we have Brian selected. If I select Scott, and go to the menu now. Now they're flashing down there. You see, down they're on this job going up to past Foothill now. So eventually, you'll see a bunch of pink dots all over the map because you'll hire the whole world. You will take over. Oh, jeez, here we go. Stupid white car again. I swear, if you move to this lane, you were moving towards this lane, weren't you? I don't understand the logic for the lane changes for the AI. I don't understand the algorithm. Maybe they just randomly change lanes, or maybe they're just out there to get you. That's what it sure feels like. Anyway, there's our car. Hey, there's our driver. That first one we hired. BM Dubs. Okay, well, we're gonna get another license, but again, can't do anything with it because we got no money. Oh well. Unless we got something dirt cheap in here. Like another car for hire? No, they're all for sale. Yay. Alright. It's gonna go. Thankfully that wasn't a cop right there. I'm just gonna go around here and park. Get some out of the way. But yeah, again, you know, you could buy a car if you wanted to for the speed, but you just can't make the money. Because I think you do get paid by volume. I think the volume is taken into account. But yeah, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Hard Truck 2, King of the Road. I gotta get rolling here. Grab some dinner, so we're gonna end it here. We made some good progress. And I hope to be back. Probably not next week. But I'm gonna try to revisit it. So we're ahead. We got 2 drivers hired, a car and a truck, so we don't have the most tonnage. We still have less combined tonnage than these other vehicles here. I'm pretty sure the other ones are tractor trailers, if I remember correctly. So I guess that makes sense, right? Because we got two box trucks now and a car. So yeah. Until next time, everyone take care. We'll catch you in the next stream. Have a good night.